Mimako Baba Adkwart Studios. Say utie de koso Burkina Faso. Africa adikanfo na na say presidents ni bebre ho no ma omo sem omo keka no. Ache say omo de ngi de Ibrahim Traore eye ho. Metie president bi nasma kan say Ibrahim Traore etuo bonasene na obi etuo bonasene de ebede na watumi aben na busa ho se etuo bonasene no what the abobi na yebetumi aka se Ibrahim Traore ya president a okọ ne nkrofo mu da bia se yebeka no krepa se yebeka no kra se yepese abibiman koso a anka yebeka se Ibrahim Traore wo ye nipa sonko na osrani a onye ne niema se srani asrafo de nkedi enim so mo eye hei enso abrantie kwa konkurase ema ne nkrofo enya wo mu ayehwemu a asrafo kra no ababontin se sesei no ombeye akwan a omunye sika na amanyosema na se enkoso be na ti se wo Africa ase na ayro sem a ya na ewoye bibi mu ni se bibi pe bia no enya na bibi pe bia no ye bomodi se ye bepia gu na niema emfa kwa mu no mom ene esusoso. I can boldly say that democracy has not helped Africa and is not good for Africa. Because how come for all these years with democracy, but there's no improvement? You have fought democracy, kebi mami kebi awasa mfie bebre yim edi asem na ba. Wo de wa Ghana ye beto aba kesika omo sei no. Yetimi yi obi as a president na omo ankasa party ni kura mpo no party no kura na ye yi no say Franka Tuni no na omo mpero. Ibrahim Traore wo yi kwan ya is not for any party. It's not for no party takes a glory. It's for Burkina Faso. Osi hospital ni ekotwa homa mu a omu twa for Burkina Faso nya we na we na hyase na we yeduru ha aba wo ka se nyansa nke yempo kana yanka na wo ka kanso awanyamani ni ekoso Burkina Faso no de enye Coup asem o eyen kanyan na mrantie bi kan ho asem entimi sa twwa dwua sisu biem de Ibrahim Traore aye na nye soja ni a wa ba traso no odi ni soja asem esisi oman no na nka hwa na ka beka no asem ana se ye no mtie ya yedi no wadanse wa bre bibi o na dipa oye ena ma obi aka no ho asem enti se motiga na ana se mo wo Nigeria ana every coast ana baby amwo bia no se modwen am se kebi mami nkebi na mopa bro mo nkoso na abibiman yantena esum no musa Burkina Faso ade na won mu yakawuro ani kotuje ana yi kakra na tomatoes ana se Burkina Faso hwe niema ekoso Burkina Faso within this period of time. Amrantie bi ba bontin be ye kire bi yankoni enkonkoti na hu yes asema omo kan omo kam Africa ene Burkina Faso
put this on record. What is happening in Burkina Faso to all media houses, together with the traditional media house, the Western inferior media houses, we are saying that what is happening in Burkina Faso is not coup d'etat, it's revolution. What is happening in Burkina Faso is not coup d'etat, it's liberation. It's leadership for the people and by the people. What African Union failed to do for the past so many years, one man, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, was able to do that by uniting Africa without calling meeting with anybody. We never had any conference. We never met in any conference room, but all of us, we are here today. Last time we did a protest, 30th, right? Yes. Nobody, Captain Ibrahim Traoré did not call for that protest, but we saw BBC posting it and putting it in their article that Ibrahim Traoré systematically organized that protest, which is a lie. We are telling them that it is the time, the season, the movement that called for the protest. At the same time, it is the time, the season, and the movement which is putting on this gathering. This gathering you are seeing here, as somebody says, it's not a contract. Nobody contracted us. We came on our own because we understand what is happening in the Sahel. What is happening in the Sahel is the rebirth of Africa. And African youth, we cannot allow it to go down. Because at the end of the day, if the revolution in the Sahel goes down, Africa will never rise again. They will make sure that the place is completely destroyed. Like what is happening?
Tiasema okana emi depa osi mamu nyamadwin se eya tuatie bi eya Coup bi na ombeye but we na fa hudie Ibrahim Traoré adi animu na eya mpanso se wotumi aka Africa bom abra won frɛ obia wotumi aka Africa bom abra won frɛ obia yan media na kan ya da bia ye kan Ibrahim Traoré ho asem na busa se ye kan gide ya ye kan microphone ti an ke nkan ye kan microphone ti a te se wiase nyina na obi ani din da pa wa so ye Ibrahim Traoré enti mo obi nya na dwen se oti atua na ekwan ofa so be ye no anke hia de but yenhwe ne nyuma oye adan Yesu kan sem bi se munnyimi ni a menyuma nso e oso ye omampani wo de hwe emfie bebrebe. Look at the so called ECOWAS for emfie bebre ade na omai ade amwapa na omode aboa within West Africa. One more say I was step put down. Emma wine. Timudia de biano de abrofunu pe ene enko di akire o. De abrofunu pe ne enko di akire na de biano abibiman eti ohawo ne amanie mu. Se France for ene omo si bubo nua mu no. Enu nti na ekwan bi ombefa so a enko mbeyi Ibrahim Traoré hon na ti o se omo Ibrahim Traoré hodmo a omo say movement no na omo ntimi nyino so because enkane no nanka BBC say ya ne nkrofo no a na ya bomodin a diska na de hwe se ne nipa ba ko omo ma ne sika pudu a ono agina se da bi onto metre no because oyesa anya Ibrahim Traoré nko no ha no wa ha bibi man nyina ade pa na wo de ahwe mi busa so wani afika kra omampani be na abaso e wa Africa and ne yatimi akanya bibi man nyina mi busa which president in Africa has been able to revive everybody, not even in Africa, beyond Africa? No, except Ibrahim Traoré. Because this man is doing the right thing. He's so committed, he's so loyal, he's so faithful. This man is down to earth. You see, I see, so a trio bonnet in a confirm on him. It is time for Africa to awake. awake. Munyane no more dache dodo. Mo be kokwasa sa na enfie nan na adu na abrofuna fa de omo eso omo fa na yakosam yemfin wo IMF. You know Africa. Africa, we are poor continent, and even the money which was given to us, we were not able to. Right? Because Sikana Edema Womono, they create, loot, and share. I'm not fan koya dia yesu omfenye, but the biano ye beto abawie na ye to abawie abotaye a ewo Africa president na dwimu ni se obekọ no akopa besia na ye de besia na bobra ye de besia ma ne nko ya dwimu. I have said it and I will say it every day. Any Africa president who will go outside as of now to beg for money, it's a big shame and reproach. It's a big shame. Shame. And you new work here. So with all these resources God has given to us, and you go to this Western and the Americans beg for money, it's a big shame. Because you don't value what you have. Let's see. So Obi Omanpeni wa Africa as of now. And nam Ibrahim Traore suwa biye ni. Se oko na oso ko bobesia eya ni wuo kase ma on seso fra hu so president. You don't deserve to call yourself a president in Africa if you will go outside and borrow for money. It's a big shame. It's a big shame. Let Africa take her stand. As Nkrumah said for years, that black man is capable to manage his own affairs. This is the time. This is the time. Stop begging, because Africa, we are not beggars. God has blessed with everything. The problem we have is corrupt and wicked leaders. We are not under curse. There is no evil. There is no witch in Africa. The witch are some of the corrupt leaders. If Ibrahim Traore can use 3 years to, transform Burkina Faso, what are we waiting for? Building roads, building houses, name them. And this man have never begged for money. Now mo ka say oye Coup, oye jan. Na say na Coup yema nka nkrofo koso de a ene media ti o fashe ho. Burkina Faso are happy now. Except the betrayers, except the wicked ones. The whole Burkina Faso, they are happy for Ibrahim Traore, because this man, wow, Ibrahim Traore is not just, let me find Ibrahim Traore is so unique in everything. Now, because they didn't know Brofono, what more pronounce Bekuno? What are they willing to take him off? Why? Because those up there, the Americans, the France, and the Europeans, they don't want to see any African leader doing what is right in Africa. That is the whole thing. Please. Can I say it again? The Americans, the France, the Europeans doesn't want to see any African leader doing the right thing in Africa. They rather like the corrupt, wicked, selfish leaders in Africa so that they can use them for their interest. And now what you heard was not at Burkina Faso. In Ghana, Ghanaians are out rebrating for what is happening at Burkina Faso. Unprecedented. So the rest of African leaders, please awake. And stop that old stories you have been telling and not helping Africa. Awake. You wicked, selfish leaders in Africa. Na mo kasama mamho kwan. Na abrofia yusumu. Na mokum obia wawani swadi hu na ode bo Africa. Oh, now my catcher say, Jawa most uncle who is kaki to every show on somewhere, they will betray themselves. When are we going to allow this continue? When? Can't we stop and think as an African? This is not just a coup, it's revelation. It's for freedom. It's for building Africa. Please, building Africa. Allowed Africa, please. It was this one yamrena what ye wash away say we bibinia. Yeah, it is time for any black man to come out and speak. And some of the so-called pastors, they are saying they are going to heaven. They are not concerned about anything earthly. I was discussing with a pastor. You're telling me this story. I said, then you better hang between the earth and heaven. When I say wait there, now we say, yen jaima a politician sneak. Hey, yen jaima womo. Huh? Bible no kan wiase nya anyway yo. What the enkasa na African koso entra sa amanie we mu ya sikeni hod mas asori mfanshino. If the economy is not okay, the church will not function. Now obi baby omotie kura obi on man you sorrow ontimi ma go osese trotro befa o baby a wotie ani se kwasi ro beba no de ahye kwasi dan ko a erade onhu emobo wai erade onhu emobo na Africa yen sorry nyina yen naso na ya dache. You know, Africa is late. Africa is late. So go with my music. We have to go with the morning train, the evening train, the old and the retired president. They will be late. The morning train is Ibrahim Traore. God bless you for watching. Let's keep the fire on. Bye-bye.